Hi, my name is Kirsty Marks, and I am the author of The Blessing Nisser. Recently, I've been getting a lot of emails and phone messages about who are the Blessing Nisser. What are they? It seems that many of you are going out and blessing other people and leaving little notes saying you have been loved by the Blessing Nisser. And what exactly does that mean? So I thought I would explain a little background on the Blessing Nisser and why I wrote this children's story. I grew up in Denmark from the age of 8 to 15, and the Nisser were a big part of our Christmas. When I decided to write a children's book, I really felt like I wanted to include that and then just my Danish heritage, as it would be, and just what a special time Christmas was to me back then. So the Nisser are little creatures, mythical creatures, that in Denmark they all have a tall red hat, and they live out in the rafters of a barn. And they come to the villages every year, and unless you feed them rice pudding with cinnamon and butter on the top, they bring havoc to your household. But if you treat them nice by giving them rice pudding, they may do your chores, and they've been around forever and ever. And so when I decided to write the book, I decided to take a little twist on the Nisser, and I made him into Blessing Nisser. For years in my own home, we take off the month of December from school. We homeschool, and we bless others. And so for several years, Ellie would wake up and I would have a note sitting out with a Nisser, and she would come down and say, "Who are we going to bless today, Mommy?" So it was just a natural transition just to kind of take it and make it into a story. So the Nisser in our story come to visit Charlotte. Charlotte is a little girl who lives on a farm, and they leave notes for her every day to bless people in the village. They've decided that she's going to focus on two people, her brother Hans and the grumpy old man, Mr. Anderson, who lives down the street. And just through daily serving them with a joyful heart, Charlotte is really able to encourage them to see what true love is. And the true love is the baby in the manger, Jesus, and the true meaning of Christmas. And I'm not going to give you the ending of the story, but needless to say, it is really sweet. And when I finished reading the book to my daughter Ellie, that night I went to bed, and she had made my bed for me and said, "You have been loved by the Blessing Nisser." Now, I do want to make it clear that the Nisser they're really nothing special. It's just a way to introduce our children to serve others. It is up to you as parents. How are you going to carry this forward? The book comes, currently it comes just in a manuscript form. And then it also comes with this packet that has two Nisser that you can decorate. And then it comes with a set of cards. And the cards to me are really the action-packed of what we're trying to do here. And so my husband, Rich, and I, we will go through the cards, and we will actually split them into two piles, one that is free and one that costs money. And we will sit and we'll decide which ones we're going to do for our family. This week, we may only be able to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Next week, we might be able to do it 4 days a week. So it's totally tailor-made to your family and what you decide to do. There are also some blank cards in the back where you can add up your own ideas. So Ellie's today was that she had to write a note to a pastor or a Sunday school teacher to bless them this Christmas. Tomorrow's it is to make cookies to take to our neighbors. She doesn't know that yet, so shh. But it is teaching our children the importance of serving others and loving and caring for others. And through that, they can really understand the true meaning of Christmas. So I would encourage you to share with your friends and to start making this a Christmas tradition. I got a message the other day from a gentleman said that he wondered what the Nisser were, the Blessing Nisser, because he had received a card on his windshield. And I replied back and I said, "I hope it was a blessing to you." And he said, yes, it really was what he needed that day. And I'm hearing other stories of people taking cookies down to the police station or raking somebody's leaves. Somebody was in the hospital and they were looking through the cards and, oh, there was one about raking leaves. And she's like, we can do that. So there are so many different ideas, taping coins to a vending machine, picking up trash, doing your siblings' chores. So that's a good one. But it is up to you guys how you want to do it. And it's just to really take and bless the others. So I also wanted to show you in the pack, there's two Nissa that you can decorate any which way you want. This is one of Ellie's, and this is just some felt that we had laying around, some ribbon that we just hot glued. And then this one, she just colored on her own and just put these pom-poms on it. If you go to our Facebook page, Blessing Nissa, you will find everybody's creations. There's some really cool and neat ideas. I think one of my favorite has to be the police officer. But take a look. Some of my friends have named their Blessing Nissa different names. And so I'll be curious to see how it's going to bless you and your family. So please go to the website, www.blessingnissa.com, and you can order it there. I have a few more left, and we'd love to send them out to you right now.